You ready? Okay. Good afternoon. I'm Rex Knapp, representing the Lamar's Area Betterment Foundation. Approximately a dozen years ago, numerous citizens were approaching the City Council with requests for various quality of life improvements that they believed the City Council should undertake. The City Council then and now believes that property taxes should not pay for quality of life improvements, but that contributions from business and individuals should provide the capital for those items. Between 2002 and 2003, approximately $3.5 million was raised to complete various projects with no property taxes being used. Today, we are starting a fundraising campaign for the next projects identified for quality of life in the Mars. Wells Enterprises is excited to provide a $2.5 million matching grant over the next 7 years to those improvements. The $2.5 million is a challenge grant that Wells will match every dollar raised by businesses and individuals up to $2.5 million. So no matter if you're a big business that'll pledge thousands or a small bridge club that wants to give a few dollars, they'll match those dollars. I'm confident that we will be able to raise that amount of money. Some of the projects being done included are the municipal park ponds, shelter house, extension of rec trail, and many, many more. We are very blessed to live and or work in the ice cream capital of the world where life is sweet. Thank you. Mike, you want to say a few words?
Thank you, Rex. As Rex said, we're extremely excited and proud to be able to offer this challenge grant. I'm actually trying to make Rex's job a little easier, so when he comes knocking on your doors. But my wife and I have lived in this community for almost 23 years. We, as many of you know, didn't grow up in this community, but this community is home. And we are excited to live here, to work here, and this opportunity that is now made available through the continued success of Wells Enterprises will make this community a better place to work, a better place to live, a better place to raise our families, and we could not be more excited. We have believed, and if you've heard the mayor speak in the past, we believe in public-private partnerships, and once again, this is that opportunity. We hope that our lead in the private side allows others to step up, join us, and come along side by side with us in raising this important money. This really is about quality of life in our small community, but I cannot imagine raising my family and now my grandkids in a better community than Lamar's, Iowa, and we are proud to be able to put forth this challenge. So with that, Rex, I've got a little check back here. There we go.
There you go.
This is what's going to happen. So, yeah. So Rex, the only thing I can say is I hope that I hope that the match of the 2.5 is the low bar. I know that the things that you've identified, you mentioned a few of them, but we've got everything from the Olson Event Center, the Plywood Trail, connecting our trail system to the Sioux City Trail system, just a lot of things that I couldn't be more excited about. But the opportunity that this represents, not only to create a quality of life for the current residents, but to attract new residents to our small community and continue to make this a growth community, is tremendous. And so while it's many times easier to write a check than it is to volunteer, and so I want to challenge two ways. First of all, thank you for what you and the city are doing to make this a reality and cast a vision, but I want to challenge all of us in the community to step up not only financially, but to volunteer of our time and our efforts and everything that we can do to make this, continue to make life sweet in Lamar's, and to create an environment and a culture in our community that is second to none. So thanks for your part in that.
A dozen years ago when you put out the challenge grant of $1.5 million at the time, a lot of people thought that's a lot of money to raise. And we ended up raising about $2.5 million and then got grants for another $3 million plus. and end up spending $8 million on projects that we thought were going to cost $4 million. So we don't have the design done on these projects. We don't know exactly what order we're going to do the projects in, but now at least we've got some money to hire the best people to do the projects right. We've got a board. Mike Donlin, others in the audience are on that board. You business owners that are not on the board, you'll get a visit very shortly. Okay, so start, putting pencil to your budget, because obviously this is a big undertaking, but I think we'll be successful without a problem.
So I did have kind of a difficult conversation with my staff today. I said, you're going to have to hire a better negotiator. The first time we were, $1.5 million over 10 years, and this time it's 2.5 over 7. And so the next go around, somebody need to negotiate better. But we're trying to do our part.
I thought we did a very good job.
Exactly.
I thought it was a good negotiation.
Thanks again, Rex. We appreciate the
Thanks,
opportunity.
ladies and gentlemen. That's all we have. If you have specific questions, we'll obviously entertain them. But we don't have anything else right now.